It is no news that the world we live in has been blessed by Mother Nature with magnificent mysteries that have left even the greatest minds puzzled. There is an endless list of natural wonders that seem pretty unreal, and experiencing any of these magnificent sights will be the ultimate adventure of a lifetime. So stay glued to your screens as we take you through 12 of the greatest natural wonders man has ever seen. Number 12. Mount Everest. This top natural wonder is pretty hard to miss at a height of over 29,000 feet above sea level. As the highest point in the world, it is the pinnacle of mountaineering adventures. It is situated at the conjunction of Tibet and Nepal, in the Mahalangur Himal, a sub-range of the Himalayas. Travelers from all over the world are drawn to the mountain due to all of its wonder, mystery, and legend. Sadly, climbing Everest is fraught with several intrinsic dangers like altitude sickness, weather, and wind. But there are other safe winter sports and activities that take place on the mountains, such as snowboarding, skiing, paragliding, and base jumping. The base of the mountain is home to many secret valleys and the Rongbuk Monastery, which has been referred to as the holy threshold to Mount Everest. Number 11. Victoria Falls. This natural wonder is the biggest waterfall in the world. The falls are situated on the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe in Africa. Zimbabwe offers fantastic views of the fall, but Zambia offers a much closer look. A fantastic way to experience the falls is through helicopter and microlight tours. The stunning destination becomes even more alluring during a full moon, when the light of the full moon falls on the crystal clear water and creates an incredible sight of a moon show. This mesmerizing phenomenon is brought on by the moonlight reflecting off the water spray. In addition to this, the falls feature a naturally formed pool on its Zambian edge that is known as the Devil's Swimming Pool. If you're feeling courageous, you could try taking a dip in the pool. Number 10. Iguazu Falls. The Iguazu Falls make up one of the biggest natural marvels of the world. They are waterfalls on the Iguazu River on the boundary of Argentina's province of Misiones and the Brazilian state of Parana. They form the world's largest waterfall system when combined. The name Iguaz stems from the Guarani or Tupi language for large water. According to legend, a deity wanted to marry a beautiful woman, but she rejected him and fled in a boat with her mortal lover. The deity slashed the river in a fit of fury, resulting in the waterfalls and damning the lovers to an endless fall. Although the falls are breathtaking from every viewpoint, the best way to truly appreciate their size, just like most of the other wonders on this list, is to take a scenic helicopter flight. Another must-do here is to take a trip through the Iguazu National Park, which is home to exotic animals like the toucans, jaguars, capybaras, and howler monkeys. Number 9. Great Barrier Reef. With a length of more than 3,000 kilometers, the Great Barrier Reef is the world's biggest system of coral reefs. The reef can be found off the Australian state of Queensland's coast. It has a biodiversity unmatched anywhere else in the world, including more than 1,500 kinds of fish, 400 types of coral, 4,000 species of mollusks, and 240 species of birds, making it one of the world's top natural wonders. It is a spectacular spot that satisfies nature enthusiasts, drawing more than 2 million tourists a year. The reef is made up of millions of microscopic creatures in addition to a vast range of other creatures. However, as ocean temperatures rise, coral reefs are put under increased stress, leading to coral bleaching. And despite its size, the reef is not invulnerable to pollution, and many Australians are battling to safeguard it for the future. And here's a fun fact for you. Did you know this is the only reef on Earth that can be seen from space? Number 8. Grand Canyon. One of the most popular tourist locations in the USA, this canyon may be the most well-known in the entire globe. One of the most spectacular examples of erosion in the world, the canyon in Arizona was carved out from the Colorado River 5 to 6 million years ago. It's not the largest or highest canyon in the world at just 227 miles long, 18 miles broad, and a mile deep. However, despite its size, the rock colors and surrounding scenery provide visitors with breathtaking views that are unrivaled anywhere else in the world, so it's definitely worth a visit. In addition to casually admiring it from its rims, other popular activities at the canyon include rafting, hiking, running, and visiting any of the surrounding parks. The parks provide an excellent educational opportunity for visitors to learn about the local wildlife, native plants, and the fascinating history of the area. Number 7. Ha Long Bay. Ha Long Bay, which is properly translated as Bay of Descending Dragons, is a 120-kilometer-long bay in North Vietnam. Thousands of islets dot the harbor, each covered in dense jungle growth, creating a breathtaking seascape of limestone pillars. Visitors come to Vietnam from every continent because of its stunning landscape, and the region was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. A boat excursion is a must to appreciate the bay, but there are places where swimming is not permitted. However, the stunning limestone formations and floating fish settlements will make up for it. The Limestone Bay was formed over 500 million years ago under various climates and habitats. A fun fact about this place: according to historical research surveys, prehistoric humans lived in this region tens of thousands of years ago. Number 6. Uluru. This sizable sandstone rock structure is found in Australia and is also referred to as Ayers Rock. It has a circumference of 9.4 kilometers and a height of 348 meters, making it one of Australia's most recognizable landmarks. People have provided a variety of varying explanations for the origins of Uluru and its numerous fissures and cracks. One of the more intriguing stories describes two tribes of ancestor spirits who were invited to a feast but failed to show up because they were distracted by the lovely sleepy lizard women. The enraged hosts retaliated by singing evil into a mud sculpture that came to life as a dingo. The chieftains of both tribes were killed in the ensuing fierce combat. In sorrow over the slaughter, Uluru was created by the earth itself. The region is also one of Australia's most significant native sites, revered by the Pitjantjatjara, or Angu, who are the local Aboriginals. There are rumors that those who remove rocks from the formation will be cursed and have bad luck. In some instances, those who removed such rocks have attempted to mail them back in an effort to lift the alleged curse. Other attractions in the vicinity include numerous springs, waterholes, rock caves, and prehistoric artworks. Number 5. Sahara. Most of northern Africa is covered by the Sahara, the largest scorching desert in the world that is almost as big as the United States. Contrary to common opinion, the Sahara does not consist primarily of enormous sand dunes, but of mostly stony, harsh, and barren plateaus with very little sand. The Earth's axis precession as it turns around the Sun causes a 20,000-year cycle where the site of the North African monsoon shifts, causing the Sahara to alternate between desert and savanna grassland. Even in the wettest regions of the Sahara, it may only rain twice a week before ceasing for years. This makes it the driest, hottest, and windiest place on the planet. Many thousands of years ago, following the end of the last glacial period, people began to live at the edge of the desert. But we know the desert has been occupied for far longer due to the engraving and painting on rocks found in the central Sahara dating as far back as 10,000 years ago. It currently has an estimated 2.5 million inhabitants. Number 4. Rio de Janeiro Harbour. Brazil's Guanabara Bay, popularly known as the Harbor of Rio de Janeiro, was formed by erosion from the Atlantic Ocean and resulted in one of the most picturesque natural scenes you'll ever see. The harbor is encircled by breathtaking granite monolith mountains, including the well-known Sugar Loaf Mountain at 1,296 feet, Corcovado Peak at 2,310 feet, and the highlands of Tijuca at 3,350 feet. The viewing platforms of the harbor affords you breathtaking views of the mountains, the greenery-covered granite pinnacles in the distance and the stunning beaches below. To view this natural wonder you should travel through the Tijuca National Park on the train railway. This will lead you to the highest point, where a granite peak overlooking the port is topped with a statue of Christ the Redeemer. Number 3. Amazon. The majority of South America is covered by the tropical rainforest known as the Amazon. It is also often referred to as Amazonia or the Amazon jungle. The Amazon is home to the largest river in the world that has a total river flow that makes up around 1/5 of the global total. The rainforest is home to 1 in 10 of the world's known species, and more than half of the planet's remaining rainforests are found here. Due to its size, it is one of the most extraordinary biodiverse places on the planet. It is one of the top tourist sites for nature enthusiasts and boasts the highest richness of plant species in the world, with an estimated 390 billion flora and fauna separated into 16,000 kinds. Also, more than 3,000 different fish species have been identified in the river, with more continually being found. Number 2. Antarctica. Antarctica is one of the best natural wonders in the world thanks to its stunning stretch of icebergs and glaciers. It has the greatest average elevation of all the continents and is the planet's coldest, driest, and windiest continent. Antarctica is technically a desert, the largest on Earth, with very little precipitation, even though about 98% of it is covered in ice. Since the Arctic Ocean covers the North Polar region, its relative warmth is transferred through the ice pack, making Antarctica colder than the Arctic. This is due to the fact that much of the continent is 3 kilometers above sea level. Some unique animal species such as penguins, blue whales, orcas, and seals may be found on the continent, which is otherwise uninhabited. Number 1. Aurora Borealis. Not a place, but a sight, this top natural wonder is definitely one of the things you have to see before you die. When Earth's solar winds collide with Earth's magnetospheres, they produce the northern lights in the northern hemisphere and the Aurora Australis in the southern hemisphere. These solar flares unleash charged particles that produce brief flashes of light known as photons, but primarily magic. They illuminate the sky with spectacular vistas of pinks, blues, greens, and yellows depending on visibility and the intensity of the geomagnetic storms. There are a ton of incredible sights to view the stunning light up north from places such as Alaska, Iceland, Canada, Finland, and more. Alternatively, you can experience the southern equivalent at Stewart Island, New Zealand, or Tasmania. Which of these natural wonders seemed most incredulous to you? And are there any you would like to visit? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, like this video and share it with your friends if you have enjoyed it.